What? Back with another reaction video, you feel me? And today, we got something special for y'all, you feel me? This video for all the LeBron haters out there, you feel me? This one for y'all, yeah. This is 8 times LeBron humiliated his opponents. And y'all stay tuned, cause for you the LeBron haters, yeah, I see you watching, yeah, you. This one for you. Alright, y'all. Alright, gonna start this up. Let's go.
Unlike Kobe or Michael Jordan, LeBron James is not known for trash-talking opponents on the court. Sure, he'll respond to provocations every once in a while, but for the most part, he'll let his game do the talking. But because his game has reached legendary status, King James has still provided plenty of embarrassing moments for multiple people in and around the NBA. Here are the 8 times LeBron James humiliated his opponents.
Disrespect.
Number 8. Jumping over John Lucas. I really love the black trim special edition Miami Heat jerseys from 2012. They were just simple, elegant, and mean-looking. I remember those black jerseys the most by the time LeBron played in one, on the night he jumped over another human being on his way to a dunk. This was not in an all-star game, and it was not over Kevin Hart. LeBron did it in an actual game, during an actual basketball play, over an NBA play.
This is all I gotta say about the little GOAT debate or whatever. If we doing GOAT debate, LeBron is my GOAT. But if Jordan your GOAT, I can't be mad at you. But to say LeBron not 1 or 2, you're tripping. It's either Jordan 1, LeBron 2, or LeBron 1, Jordan 2. That's it. That's all I wanted to say for y'all.
And he completed it to perfection. Okay, sure, John Lucas is not exactly Shaq in terms of size. He's a 5'11" point guard, but still. As Dwayne Wade lobbed the ball near the basket, LeBron was cutting towards the hoop from the baseline. I imagine he was so focused on getting the dunk that he didn't even see Lucas, and he just straight up jumped over him and jammed it home with his right hand. Just like the black jersey, the dunk was simple, elegant, and mean. It was one of the best slams I've ever seen, and a true display of what a freak of nature LeBron was in his prime. And when it comes to John Lucas III, from that moment on, the rest of his NBA career was overshadowed by that dunk, and he will always be remembered simply as that guy that got jumped over by LeBron, which is pretty humiliating if you ask me. Number 7. Spike the ball into the ground at the Olympics. Even though he has hit 5 playoff buzzer beaters and numerous other memorable shots and assists, LeBron also made plenty of highlights at the defensive end that often got forgotten. He's always been a great shot blocker and has mastered the art of the chase-down block as a help defender. One of the most disrespectful blocks of his career happened at the 2008 Olympics in Beijing, when LeBron played against Angola as a part of the USA Redeem team. As the Angolan center was trying to take a turnaround jumper, James was lurking from behind, and then he spiked the ball to the ground so hard that it bounced back up 20 feet in the air. He looked like an aggressive, oversized volleyball player, and the humiliation factor was extended with LeBron's death stare at the Angolan player. Number 6. Blocked the Warriors from winning a championship. I like the Warriors in 2015 and 2016. I mean, how could you not? They came out of nowhere. They played team basketball, and they have done something that hasn't been done before, winning a championship by shooting jumpers, and with a 6'7" dude playing at center. They proved that jump shots are not like pretty girls, and became historically great in the process, breaking the record for most wins in a season. However, they got a little overzealous, and were feeling themselves a bit too much after they took a 3-1 lead against LeBron and the Cavs in the 2016 NBA Finals. Draymond smacked LeBron in the sack, Klay talked smack about LeBron in the press conference, and the King wasn't having it. First, he scored 41 in Game 5 to bring the series back to Cleveland. Then, he blocked Steph Curry in Game 6, along with another 41 points. In Game 7, he made one of the biggest effort plays in NBA history, sprinted the entire court in a split second, and completed a spectacular chase-down block on Andre Iguodala. The momentum had shifted in Cleveland's favor. Kyrie had hit the shot, and Kevin Love made the stop. And the Warriors became the first team to blow a 3-1 lead in the finals. Considering how they were huffing and puffing after Game 4, it was one of the most humiliating letdowns ever, all thanks to King James. Number 5. Destroyed the Magic after their GM...
Hey, I know y'all seen Draymond say they never should have won in 2016. Or he's saying they shouldn't have won in 2016 because he got suspended in Game 5 or something like that. He act like he didn't play 6 and 7. Like, come on now, don't be trying to discredit them, you feel me? They beat you off. Hey, it is what it is.
Nope.
Alright, back to the video.
Called him out.
Are you looking for cheap auto insurance? Or you got bad credit? Or you got tickets? Or you got DUIs? Or you driving right now uninsured?
After he made the decision to take his talents to South Beach, LeBron became the #1 villain in the NBA, and probably in all sports. Hate comments were piling onto one another, just like the burning Cavaliers jerseys. And the Orlando Magic GM Otis Smith wanted to join the bonfire. He publicly called out LeBron, saying he was not a competitor and that the great ones do it on their own and stay with one team. LeBron embraced the villain role and decided to show who is great and who isn't. Without smiling, he torched the Magic with 51 points on 68% shooting, along with 11 rebounds and 8 assists. He hit his first 11 shots of the game and made the Magic GM eat his words. Number 4. The Lebron Era. Other than Jordan against the Knicks, there hasn't been a player who has tormented an NBA franchise more than what LeBron had repeatedly done to Toronto. Before the 2016 playoffs, the Raptors had won just one playoff series in their 20-year franchise history. But in 2016, for the first time ever, they had 2 All-Stars on their roster, in DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, and they reached the conference finals with championship aspirations. Their 2 All-Stars played great, and the series was tied going into Game 5. But LeBron was just too good and closed out the series in 6 with 26, 8, and 7 on phenomenal 63% shooting. Next year, it was much of the same for Toronto. A great regular season team full of dogs turned into a bunch of puppies when LeBron stepped into the arena. The Cavs swept the series in 4, and LeBron dominated the Raptors with 36, 8, and 5. But the Raptors were a resilient bunch and came back with a vengeance next season. They won a franchise record 59 games and earned the #1 seed in the East, resulting in another date with LeBron in the playoffs. With Game 1 on the line in the final seconds, the Raptors missed a gazillion open shots and then lost the game in overtime. They lost Game 2 as well, but it seemed like they could come back in Game 3. On the last possession, LeBron took a stroll on the left side of the court and then hit a spectacular running floater at the buzzer to win the game. After that hard punch in the gut, Game 4 was just a formality, as the Raptors were emotionally drained, beaten, swept, and humiliated by LeBron James, once again. After that third consecutive playoff loss, LeBronto became an unofficial name for the only Canadian team in the NBA. Number 3. Blew out the Cavaliers in his return. When LeBron first showed up at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as a member of the Miami Heat, the emotions were running high and the crowd was in a frenzy. Boos, hate signs, and insults were heard and seen throughout the arena, and it was one of the most intense and uncomfortable atmospheres for any Heat player, not just LeBron. Even if you just watched the game on TV, you could feel the negative energy of the entire arena aimed at LeBron. But once the game started, the King slowly but surely got the crowd quiet. He made 15 out of 25 shots, en route to 38 points in a blowout victory. It was like you've seen your ex dating a new partner, and they both looked way better than you. It was a humiliating reminder that the Cavs lost the best player in the NBA, and that their team would be really bad for years. Number 2. Got his revenge on Jason Terry. LeBron James's career can be summed up in 2 parts. The first 8 years of incredible play and individual domination without the ring, culminating in a disappointing 2011 Finals, where he got outplayed by not only Dirk, but also Jason Terry, and even JJ Barea in a few games. After the embarrassing loss where he passed up shots and didn't look like himself, LeBron went into a proverbial cave. He didn't speak to anybody and didn't post much on social media. He worked like crazy, finally developed his post-game, and re-emerged as a new player and a new man. The old king was dead. Long live the new king. Stronger, better, meaner. And a king who would go to 9 finals in a decade and win 4 NBA titles. In 2013, after he had won his first title and shut down the first batch of naysayers, he had his revenge on Jason Terry, who played for the Celtics at the time. After a Boston turnover, Terry was the only Celtic guarding the basket, waiting for the counterattack. The ball got lobbed in the air, and poor Terry made an effort to get it against the most athletic human on the planet at the time. Needless to say, it didn't go well, and we witnessed one of the nastiest dunks in NBA history. Terry got dunked on so hard, and he recently admitted that he still gets teased about it almost daily. The man won a title and scored almost 20,000 points in the NBA, but the first thing people remember is that humiliating dunk by LeBron James. Number 1. Tapping Gilbert Arenas on the shoulder. Young LeBron started his playoff career in 2006 against Gilbert Arenas and his Washington Wizards. Arenas was an All-NBA guard at the time and one of the deadliest scorers in the league. In the pivotal Game 6, with the game on the line in overtime, Arenas had 2 free throws with a 1-point Washington lead. He missed the first one, after which LeBron came over and tapped him on the shoulder. "If you miss this next one, you know who's going to win the game for us?" LeBron said, referring to Damon Jones, whom Arenas had been trash-talking the whole series. It was a cold-blooded provocation, and it worked like a charm. Gil, an 82% free throw shooter, missed the second one, and Cleveland got the chance to win the game. After the Wizards double-teamed LeBron, the ball found its way to the hands of Damon Jones, who hit the dagger 3, which would prove to be the game winner, just like the King predicted. LeBron's tap on the shoulder and missed free throws remain the most humiliating moment of Arenas' career. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as we...
Alright, y'all, that's the video. I hope y'all enjoyed that, you feel me? I hope y'all, just enjoyed it, you feel me? Not for you LeBron haters out there, you feel me? Just had to, you feel me, put him on a channel for the one time. But if y'all like that video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I need y'all to like my videos because I be having a lot more views than likes. Like, just like the video, it's free. Come on, y'all need to smash that like button. Feel me? Keep supporting me. Keep, you feel me, just but y'all have a blessed day. Y'all stay safe out here, and we out.